Vinyl is back, but it never looked or sounded like this before. Today's guest is a true innovator in the world of audio design. Tony Vitale, CEO of Vertical Grooves, has taken vintage audio aesthetics and fused them with cutting-edge technology, creating products that don't just play music. They put on a show. Tony has built a brand that resonates with audiophiles and design lovers alike. But his journey wasn't a straight shot to success. He took over a struggling company and turned it into an industry leader. Let's take aim and drop the needle on this conversation with Tony Vitale.
That was good. You're hired.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here
Nice
today.
work.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Excited to share some thoughts with you.
All right, Tony, you are a very dynamic individual and you have a history that is very similar to mine. And I would love for you to share with our audience a little bit of your backstory and where you come from and how you got into Vertical Grooves in the beginning in the first place.
Yeah. I mean, when you say, how did I get into this company? That's a few years ago. How did I get into vinyl and where does that core come from me? Just from even the last question. In case you couldn't tell by my accent, I am from New York, specifically the Bronx. And there was something happening in the Bronx back in the early to mid 70s, and bringing a turntable out onto the streets started becoming a popular thing. And as a white kid who grew up in an all-black environment, I can honestly say, for me, DJing saved my life. It made me feel like a somebody that I was able to do something with 2 records that just touched people a certain way. Mostly all my friends who were mostly black on my block, and that was special. And I got to tell you, it gave me a little bit of respect. It gave me a little bit of the novelty of who I was at the time, and it struck to my core and hasn't left. And so in every 8 to 10 years of my life, it always seems to be coming back to that for me. And on this particular occasion, there's something called COVID that hit a few years ago. I actually bought this turntable. I was one of the first investors of the company that made this turntable. And it sat in a box for 4 years, 4 to 5 years. And then during COVID, we all had dark moments during COVID. I opened up the box. I put the turntable on my shelf, moved my SL1200, which was my old DJing turntable, off to the side, put that front and center, and then something special happened to me.